Welcome back to Alpacamade. It's great to see you again. Hi, it's March 15th, 2020, and I didn't feel well the other day. I went into the kitchen, I got out a mug, made some hot water, threw in some airborne, waited for it to cool down, and then I put in some honey, and I feel fine. And that's my little PSA on what to do, not panic. Just think for a minute and use what you have. You're going to say to me, but you don't understand. My kids are home and they're going to be home forever. And I don't know what to do to keep them from going nuts and keep me from going nuts. Take a deep breath. Go make yourself a beverage. We're going to fix that. Many of you have kids at home all of a sudden, and you didn't plan for that. So let's fix that. Keeping kids busy when they're out of their routine so they don't go bat whatever crazy on you and you don't go bat whatever crazy is a smart planning option. So let's jump into it. So here I have the empty box from the brand new training shoes. Some of you are following along, have seen this. We're going to make use of this box. We're going to set aside the tissue. This is going to be a project box for our kids. And you can do this together. You can get a bigger box. I clearly need a bigger box. But this box doesn't come out of the closet or the cupboard or mom's special, bigger chest or whatever, unless it's busy time. Some of our kids are very little and they need big things that they can put their hands around. You could go into the garage and raid Dad's part stash. Dad will either cooperate or get over it. Let him know you're doing it. To give your kids things to put together just like grown-ups do. So there's that. You buy anything lately maybe that has foam kind of things in it? Foam. We can put that in our busy box. Tissue paper, you can buy it for $1. You can use it to cover your busy box. Some little brad fasteners if they want to make a little booklet, quick and easy. You can use the brad fasteners to fasten things together. Maybe a picture book for Grandma and Grandpa. These are stamps. They're not canceled stamps, but it's an example of some stickers. Am I telling you things you don't know? No, I'm not. Am I telling you things that you might have not thought of until right now and your kids need something to do? Maybe. So what else do I have? Well, this whole stack right here, so there's that. Then this happens to be a book cover. You can make book covers with your kids. Don't buy them, make them. What do you make them out of? Packing paper, paper bags. Let's say one of your girls wants to keep a diary, or one of your boys is an adventurer. You can use this as the starter for a special project book for them. So there's that. You've seen me use that flexible ruler. It's great. I happen to have a clear one, but whatever. So you've got some decorative stuff, you've got some, basic tools. And then if your box isn't big enough, slip it in a plastic bag. This one has one of those flip top things. Just slip the whole thing in a plastic bag. And this does not get played with. I think people forget that just like when you have dogs and puppies, if you put some of the toys away I want to put this back in my toolbox. All right. If you put some of the toys away, those toys are for special occasions. Car trips, Things like this, where you're going to be home with your kids, or somebody will be home with your kids, your babysitter, grandma and grandpa, your aunts and uncles. Maybe you combine everybody goes to one person's house and you rotate that. What else can we put in the busy box? Well, for those of us who are interested in bookmaking, I will leave you links to two that I've mentioned before, Nik the Booksmith and the Paper Outpost. I will leave their links in the show notes. So let's say you have older kids and you can stretch a project out a little bit. Bookmaking. So I've been tearing apart this book, and we talked about aging paper a couple of in the Why I Never Tea Dye episode. Make a paper stash. And then we get down to the fun stuff. What about getting out? Let's see, primary colors, not this one. What about getting out 3 primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, plus white. This is dark titanium white. It's not pure white, but it's what I have. So what about making color swatches, teaching the kids how to make colors out of the 3 primary colors. Remember, blue and red make purple. If you add white, it makes lavender. Those are super fast ideas, what you can do by scouring your house right now with your kids. Get your box. Decorate your box. That's one whole day's project. Just decorate the box. Do this one first. Then, when the box is all done, go all over the house and pull out things that the kids can put in their box as supplies for whatever projects they want to do. Wow, I don't have a regular glue. Oh, yes, I do, right here. Put your supplies in your box. And don't limit yourself. Put a little, container of elbow macaroni in there. Give the kids each a little yogurt container or something, and they've got macaroni in there. Or, noodle bow ties or whatever. This is all stuff that our moms and grandmas used to do with us. Do this. Make the box first. The next day, they get to go on a treasure hunt to find the supplies for their box. I can't think of a better opportunity to reconnect with your kids, to show them how to be strong, how to take little steps to cope with things that overwhelm them. And then in quiet moments, you and your spouse might want to consider praying together and strengthening your own spiritual life, which I promise you will calm your own soul and set an outstanding example for your children. That's it. That's a wrap. I hope I've given you a place to jump off and try and manage challenging circumstances for the next couple weeks. If you're feeling anxious or you want to see more quick suggestions, reach out to me in comments. I am happy to have a conversation with you. God bless you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the people you love, and I'll see you soon.